What up, it's People Champ 1983, back with you with another unboxing video. Hope everybody doing well physically, mentally, and emotionally on this day. And slept like kings and queens last night. I've been wanting to make this video for a very, very long time. And now we are finally here. I present to you the Ecoflow Delta 3 Classic. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button so everybody will know about this portable electric generator. If you have stuff like this, you will never, ever, ever have to worry about power outages ever again. This is a 1400 watt input. You could charge this with a solar panel. You can charge this with your car. This is to be known as a smart generator. It can charge this up to 0 to 80% within 45 minutes. The surge could go all the way up to 3,000. What's up, Mason? What's up, Mason? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. If you have stuff like this, you will never have to worry about power outages ever again. Now, how many times you have heard on the news about how many people is suffering through power outages because of either the wind or a powerful storm that would completely knock out your power, and now you're stuck in the house with the refrigerator, everything off, your refrigerator with the food inside of it about to be spoiled. And especially if you have a CPAP machine, you definitely gonna need this if you have a CPAP machine. Hey, what's up, Carolina? Hey, what's up, Zena? What's up, Z? What's up, Z? And this will solve your problem. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into it, shall we? Take a look at the side. Take a look at the side of this box. You can use this to plug in your TV, or you can take this outdoors. You can connect your computer with this. You can power up your microwave, your refrigerator, anything that has a plug. You can plug this into it. Now, let me show you where I got this from, in case you want to know where I got it from. Go to Amazon.com. This is called the Delta 3 Classic. Boom, there it is. Now it comes with many different versions. So you got the Delta 2. Then we got the Delta 2 with the extra battery. As you can see, the prices are very different with different models. So the Delta 2 will cost you $428. But the Delta 2 with the extra battery will cost you $1,099. Then you got the Delta 2 with the 220 watts solar panel. There you go, focus. That will cost you $1,099. Then you got the Delta 3. That will cost you $499. So you're looking like $500. And then you have the Delta 3 Plus that comes with the 160 watt solar panel. That will cost you $687. It was $859, but they brought the price down to $687. Then you got the Delta 3 Plus that comes with the 220 watt solar panel. They're going to charge you $747. And this is the one we got, the Delta 3 Classic. That's going to run you $447. And then it also comes with the solar panels. And the one we got is the 160 watt solar panels. And that one cost me the same amount as it cost this, $447. So altogether, with the solar panels plus this, you look like close to $900 with the solar panels. Of course, you got the 110 watts. They're going to run you about $467. Of course, I bought the solar panels separate and then buy it together like they are now. I bought it separate. First, I bought the solar panels. Then I bought the generator. And then you got the Delta 3 Classic with the 220 watt solar panels. You're looking at $669. This is a beast right here, y'all. So let's open up the box and see what it looks like inside, so you know what comes with it, shall we? Of course, you're going to need a unboxing knife. So I'll be right back. You got the unboxing knife. Shout out to the cat. Shout out to the cat. The cat downstairs with me right now. So if you hear the cat meowing, that's what you hear. Right, cat? So we go use this unboxing knife to unbox this box. Okay, straight out the box, it comes with the starter guide booklet. You can see all the models and all the latest tech from Ecoflow. Then you got the unit itself. It got some weight to it, y'all. So one y'all, it's got weight to it because this is a huge battery. Here's the unit. Look how big it is, y'all. See how huge? Look, this is my hand right here. This is how huge this unit is. And it comes with the accessories. We're going to need to unbox this. Got tape over it. Here's the charging cord, so it could charge your Delta Classic with. Look how thick this cord is, y'all. So this is how you're going to charge up your Delta Classic. Now we'll put everything up to the side. This is what the device looks like. This is what the device looks like. The screen. So we got so we got the USB Type-C that go to 100 watts. Then you got another one, the USB Type-C for 30 watts. Then you got the USB-A that go up to 18 watts. Then you got the 3 wall outlets. This is for your 2-part plug. It is for your 3-part plug. This will look like from the side, like Ecoflow branding. And then you got the this is where your fan is located at to keep your Delta Classic cool. When you plug something in and start working, you're gonna hear this fan running, but it's very quiet. All right, from the back, this is where you charge your appliances. This is where you charge your This is where the cord This is where the cord goes at to charge up your device. This is where the wall outlet goes in. This plugs into here, and then you plug this into your wall outlet and charge it up. Or if you have a power outage and you can't charge it with the wall outlet, use this part for your solar panels. And by the way, look, just so this won't break, just tuck this in and then plug your device. Plug in your wall outlet or your solar panels. And then after you're done, there you go. Also, you got the fan back here in the back. So you don't have to worry about this overheating because it has the fan in the back and in the front. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you can operate this with your phone or with your tablet. But first, we're going to see, does this have any juice? So what we're going to do is turn this on. And how you turn this on, ladies and gentlemen, is by, you see this right here? This is how you activate your AC on and off. This is your power. Fully playing right now? Okay, but I have to check it out after this. Go Philly, go Phillies. This is your out. This is your power. This is your AC on. And let's turn this power on. Okay, so without the bat, it starts you out with 31% battery. And this is how you turn your AC on. Hey, what's up? What's up, P? What's up, P? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. So you got to press and hold it to activate the AC. As you can see, let's go up to 60 hertz. So you got your input and you got your output. The input is going to be your the power going in, and the output is going to be the power going out, like with these. So what we're going to do is we're going to see, what we're going to do is download the app. So all you gotta do is go to your Apple Store. Go to your Apple Store or your Apple Store. Search for Ecoflow. Then hit the download button so you can control this from your app. This is what the app looks like. Go to your login or create an account. So we're going to log in because you already have an Ecoflow. We have the River Pro. So now we upgraded for the River Pro to the Delta. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to there you go. You see? This is my first Ecoflow battery that I brought. The River Pro. The River Pro. So now we went from this to this. Talk about a huge upgrade, huh? So what we're going to do is we're going to add device. Here we go to find the one that's so now we're going to search for the device we got. Which one is it? So you got many devices. Even got the smart fuel generator. So in case you do run out of power and you don't have a solar panel, you can use this to charge up your battery. Now which one is it? Well, we're gonna cut back later. But all right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to charge it. So we're going to take this plug. And then we're going to take this set it right there. Then we're going to plug it. And then we're going to see how long it will take to charge it. As you can see, it takes up to 1,300 watts. As you can see, the input is 1,300 watts. And it said it's going to take 39 minutes to fully charge at 1,300 watts. Now, with the app, you can control this and turn it down if it's too much watts for you and your house can't handle that much output or input. You can turn it down and have it slow charging. Right now, it's charging our app at rapid speed up to 1,378 watts. See, it go up to 1300 watts, and it's going to take 37 minutes to charge from 34% all the way up to 100%. So now we're going to see what it can power. And when I said it could power anything in this house, it could power anything in this house. So let me demonstrate, shall we? So we got this. Let's start off with this fan right. Let's start off with this fan right here. You're going to plug this fan up into the outlet and see how much power it takes. Oh yeah, by the way, this will help. This will also going to help you save lots of money on electric bill, because this is going to tell you how many watts your appliances takes. Some appliances takes up to 100 watts. Some appliances only takes like 2 watts. But other appliances, like this big 4K 55-inch TV, take up to over 100 watts. Well, this lights right here might take over like maybe 50 watts. But we're going to find out, shall we? So we're going to plug this fan in while it's charging. See, it had this 3-part plug. Now this is what you plug this into the part that has the 3-part plug into it. Bong, like that. Then we're going to turn on the fan and see how many watts it takes. First, you're going to start off with low. Right now, the fan is on low. And see how many watts it takes. It's outputting 72 watts. The fan takes 72 watts. And right now, the fan is on low. So what we're going to do is turn it up to medium and see how many watts it takes. Right now it's on medium. And see how it just went up to 81 watts. It just went up to 81 watts. So now we're going to turn it up to high. Let's see how many watts it takes. Now see that? It went all the way up from 81 watts to 100 and 3 watts. So yes, this can power up a fan. Oh, my bad. I have it on mute. My bad. This will charge up to 25 watts, and you can charge this up, and it's going to take 36 hours. You got 36 hours to charge this up. So this goes up to, this takes up to 25 watts. So we're going to do is set the Wi-Fi. There you go. Set up the your Wi-Fi and your password. And you're gonna set it up. You see, Delta 3 Classic. Bam! It's set up, y'all. Set up. There you go. Now this is what it looks like from the app. Delta 3 Classic. It says battery is supplying power. Your Delta 3 Classic has switched the power source to the battery. So it will tell you. Oh yeah, by the way, this also could tell you when to expect the power outages in your area. So you know how there's a thunderstorm or a snowstorm. This will tell you when to expect power outages. So this is a must-have if you want to know if your area is suffering a power outages, because this app will tell you. Use that screen. There we go. Now you control this through the app. It tells you how many battery percentage it got. It says you got 54% battery time remaining. The output is 25 watts. Delta 3 Classic. So you can control the screen time, the time zone. You can control the screen timeout. So you know how the screen timeout will go off and on. So it will time out on 30 minutes. The LED screen timeout in 5 minutes. AC timeout 2 hours. See, look, it got the solar, AC, and DC. All right, so there you have it. So now you got the Delta 3 Classic and Ecoflow River Pro. All right, so let's see what else we can charge. Let's charge up the bike battery. You about to charge up the bike battery. Because I do Grubhub for a living. That's how I make my money, through Grubhub. Shout out to Grubhub. And let's say you have a power outages, but you still want to use your bike to travel. Here's the plug to your bike. So what we're going to do is plug in, and this is, by the way, this only have a 2 plug outlet. This is a 2-part plug. So you're going to use the one in the middle. See? And we're going to plug this in to the bike battery and see how much it's going to charge. Right now it's charging up. And let's see how many output it takes. Right now it's outputting 115 watts. And it said it's going to take 4 hours to charge. It's going to take 4 hours to fully charge this e-bike battery. So now you know how many outputs it takes every time you charge up your e-bike battery. It takes up to 115 watts. I'm telling you guys, if you never have to worry about power outages ever again if you buy yourself an Ecoflow Delta Classic. It's not going to break the bank. Oh yeah, you definitely know, Carolina. Tomorrow is 420. Hope everybody ready for 420. Because I am. It's been almost a year since I have done that. All because I want to make 420 special again. Yes, I am going live, by the way. I am going live. And right before I go live, I'm going to go to the store, grab some things, come back, and then we go to review it. Shout out to the cat. She wants to be part of the spotlight. But I want 420 to be special again. And I don't want it to feel like every other day. So I decided to go on a very, very, very long tolerance break, all the way up until 420, so it can feel special. I don't want to feel like and be like every other content creator who smokes the flower every single day. So by the time 420 comes, it's going to feel like every other day. It's going to be like you celebrate your birthday every single day. And then when your actual birthday comes, it's not going to feel special. Because guess what? You celebrate your birthday every single day. So by the time your real birthday comes, it's going to feel like every other day. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you haven't seen me post anything related to THC It's because of that reason. But tomorrow I definitely got you guys. But as I was saying, you never had to worry about power outages ever again. We have this device. As you can see, it can charge up your bike with ease. But the big question is, can you power up your television? So let's power up the television. And let's see how many watts it's going to take by powering up the television. So we're going to unplug it from the outlet. As you can see, it's a two-part plug. It's a two-part plug. And we're going to plug this into the generator. Now we're going to turn on the TV. And ladies and gentlemen, before you even turn on the power, it's already outputting 22 watts. And that's without even turning the TV on. It's taking 22 watts. So if you want to know why people unplug the TVs at night to save power, this is why. Because without you even turning the TV on, it's already outputting 22 watts. And that's before you turn it on. Now we're going to see how much the power with the TV actually on. There we go. The TV is on. Now let's see how much it powers. It powers 85 watts. So the TV takes up to 85 watts. Now you can watch TV without power outages. You don't have to worry about you being in the dark with no type of entertainment. Now you can plug in your TV, plug in your Wi-Fi router, plug in your stereo system or your sound system, and still be entertained during the power outages. You see, it just went up, yo. It just went up. It went up to 95 watts. It was up to 80 something watts. Now it went up to 95 watts. So now you could watch some TV in the power outages. There you go. You see I'm live right now, y'all? I'm live right now. Now you can watch YouTube during the power outages. It only takes 95 watts. You see? This is exactly why you definitely need this in your life. So you will never have to worry about power outages. You never have to worry about being in the dark during the power outages. You never have to worry about you not having no internet, no TV, or you never have to worry about your phone about to die during the power outages. All you gotta do is plug it in to the generator and it will deliver power to you. And now we're going to do the same thing with the lights. Let's see how much power it takes by you plugging in the light. As you can see, it's on right now. It uses the wall outlet. So what we're going to do is, if you have a power outages, the last thing you want to do is be in the dark. So what we're going to do is turn off the light. You're going to take it out from the wall outlet and we're going to plug it in to this generator. 2-part plug, 2-part plug. Go plug this in the middle. There you go. Plugged in. There you go. It's plugged in. Let me show you in case you missed it. This is the 2-part plug. And you're going to plug this in the middle. Like that. And now we're going to see where power a light. Boom. So now you have lights during the power outages. Let's see how much power it takes from this app. As you can see, it draws 20 watts. So your lights will only draw 20 watts. So now you can no longer have to worry about being in the dark during the power outages, because you know, the first thing you notice when the power outages that the lights start to go out. Like, oh no, what happened to the lights? And then that's when you realize from your app that you now have a power outages in your area. So all you gotta do is plug everything up, your lights, your TV, your Wi-Fi router, your stereo system, and now you will have lights during the power outages. and you watch TV due to power outages. And it's only going to take less than 200 watts to power everything. It can be lights, TV, stereo system, all that. So now we're going to try out the big appliances that's going to matter during the power outages. Because everyone's question is, will you be able to power up your refrigerator? Will you be able to power up your refrigerator? So now we're in the kitchen, and we're going to see where you power up your refrigerator. Right now, it's plugged into the wall outlet. That's how you know it's on. And the last thing you want to do is have everything go bad in your refrigerator to the power outages, especially if you know that it's going to be out of power for days and days and days. Days turn to weeks, weeks turn to months. And the last thing you want to do is watch everything in your refrigerator go bad. Shout out to the cat. Once again, want to be part of the spotlight. Hey, what's up, Jelly? Even the Jelly is curious about this Delta 3 Classic. So what we're going to do is unplug the refrigerator. Right now, no power. Right now, no power onto the refrigerator because I unplugged it. So what we're going to do is we are going to plug in. What's up, cat? And it took a 3. What's up, cat? Told you the cat want to be part of the spotlight. What's up, cat? You're going to take this 3 plug-in outlet and plug it to the solar generator. See, it just went up to 1600 watts for the surge. It just went up to 100. It just went up to 1600 watts for the surge. And it's taking up to 114 watts. And it's going to take up to 4 hours. And that is only by it being up to 51%. Now, if he charges up fully, you're going to get a higher number than this. Right now, it can run up to 4 hours while it being up to 51%. But when it's fully charged, you get a lot more hours than that. Take up to 108 watts. As you can see, the refrigerator is on. The freezer is on. So now you don't have to worry about your food getting spoiled due to the power outages. All you gotta do is plug in your refrigerator into the generator. It can keep everything from dying, keep everything from throwing out. It takes up to 108 watts. What's up, cat? I'm telling y'all, this is a must-have if you want to prepare yourself for power outages. So now it can power up to, now you can power up your refrigerator, it can power up your TV, your fan, your device, your phone, your tablet, the lights, thanks to this Delta Classic. Our next question is, will be able to power up the microwave? And we're about to find out right now. This has a 3-plug input, 3-plug output. What's up, cat? So now we got so let's plug in the microwave into the generator. Now let's see will it power up this microwave. Y'all ready? Let's find out. Mind you, this is my first time trying this. So let's see will this power up the microwave or would it be too much power for it? As you can see, it can power up the microwave. Let's see how many watts it takes, shall we? As you can see, it takes up to 1,700 watts. took up to 1,007 watts. So yes, as you can see, it went up and down from 1,016 to 1,006. It could charge us up to 29 minutes. So yes, this could power up your refrigerator. I mean, not just your refrigerator, but you also heat up your food with a microwave. So no longer you have to worry about being in the dark and you have nothing to heat up your food during the power outages. All you gotta do is plug in your microwave through this to this power station, and now you'll be able to heat up your cold food and make it hot. Thanks to this Delta Classic. Now you can power up and use your microwave through power outages. How cool is that, ladies and gentlemen? No longer you have to worry about you starving yourself to death or your kids starving yourself to death because they have no way to heat up their food during the power outages. All you have to do, make sure this charge up. So therefore, you can power up your microwave. I'm telling y'all, this is a must-have. For $450, this is worth it. This is worth every penny. This big board is going to be charging up everything in your house, and it can also save up lots of money on your electric bill. Because as you can see, this takes up to over 1,000 watts. So in case you're wondering how you got this high electric bill, it's because it powers stuff like that. That's the reason why you got a high electric bill, because you've been using this to heat up your food. And it takes up to 1,000 watts. Now, Cat. All right, the next task is we'll be able to use an air fryer during the power outages. Let's find out, shall we? So what you're going to do is this has a two-part plug. Two-part. We're going to plug this in to the middle part. That's the SEPT two-part plug. Going to plug it in. And we're going to turn this air fryer on to see will it power up this heat fryer. Right now everything's on. So let's press the button. I don't think it works. Okay. So I guess it can't. Okay, now we found out that this can't power up this air fryer. No, wait. I forgot to do something. Go take it down, tone it down. You see, they have a power protection. So I guess this is way too much for the air fryer. So we get that A. This has a surge protection, y'all, surge protection. So protect the battery, it will automatically shut off because this takes up way more than 1,000 watts. So no, we cannot power this air fryer because it takes up way more than 1,000 watts. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is power up this toaster. Let's see we'll be able to use this toaster. We'll be able to power up this toaster. Going to see will be able to make some waffles during power outages. Will be able to power up and help you make some waffles with this Ecoflow. Okay, it's working. It's working. And let's see how much it powers. So it takes up to 831 watts. Hey, what's up, Gabe? What's up, Grab? What's up, Grab It? Thank you for joining this live stream. You have the real MVP. As you can see, it can power up the toaster. It takes up to 831 watts. So now you can make some toast or waffles with the air fryer. I mean, with the power station. And now we're going to be able to make some brunch because already past 3 o'clock. It's already past 3 o'clock. And seeing that we never had breakfast yet, we're going to make us some brunch. Oh, it's ready. I'll let it a little bit burnt than that. So we're going to put this back in and let it power up some more. So we get that nice golden brown. They got a battery banks with charging cables to jump up, start cars and vehicles. I know, right? They got a bigger power station that's called the Delta Pro Max. Now that one can power up your whole vehicle, like your electric vehicle or your Cybertruck. That can power up by using your Delta Pro Max. Now that one can charge up your vehicle. I would say this one can't, but the bigger model does, along with the extra battery. It could charge up your vehicle. So right now we're going to wait for it to finish cooking, toasting up your waffles. So you got something to eat. And because I don't want to keep you guys too long, we're going to do a part 2. And the part 2 is that would this, oh, there we go. Woo, woo, woo. Hot, 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 hot. So now you're going to be able to make breakfast, waffles, toast with your power station. See? Nice, toasty, golden brown to your liking. Now you're going to be able to eat some breakfast during the power outages. But unfortunately, this Delta Classic will not be able to power up your air fryer. You're going to need a lot more power than that, like the Delta Plus. Now the Delta Plus, it could be able to power up your air fryer, but not the Classic. Could take too much power. But it can have some toast. You can heat up your stuff through the microwave. It will be able to keep your food nice and cold and frozen by powering up the refrigerator. It does anything else but that air fryer. You're going to need a bigger Delta version for that. Delta Plus, Delta the Pro, and the Max. All those can power up stuff like your air fryer. But as far as everything else, this can handle. But ladies and gentlemen, we have to go back and do a part 2 because I don't want this video to be extra long because it's already long as it is. So we're going to do a part 2 to see this charged up with a solar panels. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. It's the People Champ 1983. Thank y'all for joining me on this live stream. You are the real MVP. I got a lot more to cover, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of my up and coming live streams like this. It's the People Champ 1983. I'm about to go enjoy this breakfast so I can go out and make some money from Grubhub. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, I am signing out. Enjoy your day, y'all. Especially we'll be back tomorrow to the 420.